The most important question in every parent's mind is, when will I see the results that we're looking for? When our kids are facing tough challenges, as parents, that's truly all we care about. Getting them through the storm and getting them back on the right track to health and healing. The easy answer to this question is, it depends on the child's struggles at birth, how they are doing developmentally, and how serious the current health struggle is. These variables don't even account for the objective test findings that can either take more or less time depending on where you're starting from. With this video, I'm not taking the easy road out and saying it depends, because truthfully, as doctors who have experience with pediatrics, neurology, and tough conditions, and have done so for a good while, we can be quite predictive with when and how healing will occur. While this is different for every child and condition, much can be predicted by putting your child's story together, as well as their key neurological metrics that we use when we start care. These neurological metrics are combined into what we call a care plan. This individualized and personalized care plans matter most because they are rooted in neurology, science, and have a foundation of our experience. It can be predictive in your child's healing journey. So over the next few minutes, let's break down what goes into a care plan and why it answers the question, when will I see results in my child's care? If you're watching this video and you know other moms or other parents that may need to see it, please share the video. I want to share a cool story that's happening in our clinic because it's quite relevant. We had a father show up to our office with an acute low back pain issue. He bent over and his whole back spasmed really badly, and we did our initial exam process. We did our report of findings to show him his individualized care plan, and you can tell that the dad's wheels were spinning as we were chatting. And I didn't know this beforehand, but as we were chatting about the neurology and how when your brain perceives your body well, it can regulate it well, you can tell that he was thinking about something else. And he went on to tell me about his son. His son, now a patient of ours, he has a lot of neck pain and these involuntary neck motions, as well as this tic that would come out. Whenever he was excited, it severely impacted his life. He wasn't able to like skateboard, he wasn't sleeping well. There are many things that this young child wasn't able to do due to this issue. Again, they saw tons of people for this. They couldn't figure out why this was happening. And I believe they had MRIs and CT scans, and they were all clear. So right away, I knew this was a functional issue. So I always get a little bit ants in my pants when I hear parents talking about their kids' issues and all their scans are normal. This means that they have a functional issue in their nervous system. So after we helped dad with his condition, we started taking care of this little guy who's 6 years old now. I believe he was 5 when we started. He presented and his traps, his shoulders were up in his ears when we started, and he had a lot of neck pain, and he wouldn't really let us touch his neck. After going gently and earning his trust, we're able to get into his neck, and real quickly after starting care, not only did we see an immediate reduction in his pain, but we started to see an improvement in his neurological function and a decrease in his tics, and more resiliency and more a bigger capacity to handle the stressors of life, as well as like the exciting events that would happen. His parents, I remember sharing with me that he would play baseball and the ball would be hit to him, and he would get so excited when the ball was hit to him that the tic would come out, and he wouldn't exactly be the most efficient baseball player, but he loved the game. And as we've been tracking this little guy going forward in his care, now he doesn't have neck pain. The motor movements and the tics are severely reduced. His sleep is improved. His overall neurology, the way his brain is perceiving and controlling his body, is gone up dramatically. He's more resilient to the stressors of life. These exciting events are not always bringing out this tic. It does still happen once in a while because this system, your nervous system, is alive. It's constantly adapting to the environment. This young man now just has a better capacity to handle stress, and these motor movements do not come out. This may sound like not a huge deal, but this young man is 6 years old, and if we weren't able to find these subluxations in his nervous system, and he continued to grow and develop based on that adaptive response, Who knows how his neurology would have wired in his body. And I can safely say now that I'm very confident that this young man is going to have a beautiful, highly functional life, and hopefully he stays under chiropractic care the rest of his life. What's cool about that story is not only the result, but we didn't want to just adjust him once in a while and see how it went and do tryouts on this young man. We wanted to have a plan. Your health deserves a plan. We fully go all in quantifying, measuring, and being predictive in what we do. It's what we would want as parents. So we go all in, giving you the most detailed information in a plan to the best of our ability. Every single aspect of the care that we provide is focused on the nervous system and promoting what's called neuroplasticity. Now that's a really big, nerdy word, but it simply means ensuring that the body's most important system is able to rest, relax, heal, grow, and most importantly, adapt to the stressors of life. Those 5 things are absolutely essential to everyone. From a tiny infant who's supposed to be asleep more than he's awake, to kids and parents who need every bit of rest, recharging, and resilience that they can get in this crazy world. To build out a clinical, science-based care plan, everything starts with the doctor truly listening to your concerns, setting goals, and using the most modern bit of technology in the world to assess how your nervous system and where your nervous system is stressed, stuck, subluxated, exhausted, and not functioning properly. If that sounds too simple and too good to be true, it's because it is. We take our time to explain and educate to our patients all along the way. And the path to healing, restoration, and full health and happiness for your family will be straightforward and never complicated. Next, our focus is on measuring neurological information. This is doing a deep dive into the function of your child's central nervous system using an incredible piece of technology called insight scans. They consist of 3 individual scans that will find, measure, and quantify the amount of stress and tension that may be stuck on your child's autonomic nervous system. The 3 main things that these scans are looking for are called subluxation, dysautonomia, and vagus nerve dysfunction. These are all just terms that mean stressed out, worn out, and dysfunctional nervous system. Then our team will get together and build an exact, customized care plan exactly for your child's health needs. This is one of the places where PX Doctor's clinical care model is truly in a league of its own, having developed a first of its kind, neurologically driven, customized care plans that is now taught and used by 1,000+ pediatric chiropractors worldwide. Please ask us any questions you may have, leave us a comment below, or even DM us. Alternatively, please share this with a family member, share it with friends, put it in a Facebook group who you think may need this. If you yourself are intrigued, please give us a call and let's schedule you to get scanned.